tuning in to the very next PUBG Mobile video. So what we're going to be talking about today is all the different ways that you can get banned playing PUBG Mobile. Things that you should and should not do playing this game. So we're going to go ahead and outline all those things. And this idea originated from the Buggy Glitch video. So if you haven't seen that, I'll go ahead and pin a card up at the top. Make sure you guys watch that. It's a really, really good video, and it's going to be one of the topics we're going to be covering today. And for those of you that tuned in to the Mission Ignition live event, there were a bunch of technical difficulties, issues with the production, internet, just all kinds of various things. So if you guys are watching that live stream on the official PUBG Mobile YouTube channel, stay tuned. You know, whether you hear it from me or one, you know, there's so many incredible creators that were involved or that are involved in the event. But yeah, just stay tuned and we'll go ahead and bring you guys information on when it's going to come back or what we're going to be doing in the near future for that event. All right, so now we went ahead and got that out of the way. And by the way, I really hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Drop a like if you want to go ahead and support the channel, support me, and subscribe if you haven't already. So, of course, the number one way, you guys, it almost goes without being said at this point, but of course, hacking, right? So all these things can get you banned. And remember, there's anything from a 10-minute ban to 3, a 7, up to a 10-year ban playing this game, you guys. And no, you will not get your accounts back. So the big one, obviously, the number one thing that I want to go ahead and cover is the cheating. And I have all the things on here. Everything on here. The only one that has a tab that you can open up is the cheating. Okay, so we'll go ahead and click that. Using any third-party app. It sounds so simple, but the question gets asked so often. Just look at all these: auto aim, wall hack, flying vehicle, speed boost, bullet cheats, muted footsteps, X-ray. I think that one might be new. It might be newly added-ish. X-ray vision, high jump, no recoil, which is a huge one, and there's even a box that you can check for other. Pro tip: if you guys are getting killed in game by someone that you beyond a reasonable doubt believe are cheating and you go ahead and report them, the biggest thing that you need to do when doing so is to make sure that you actually write something in this box. If you don't, the person that you are reporting as cheating, that basically gets filed right at the bottom of the stack. If you want to go to the top of the stack, make sure you guys write something, and you don't have to write a lot. You don't have to write a body, thesis, conclusion, anything like that. Just something very short and sweet, only up to 80 characters. So they're not asking for a whole lot here. Okay, so any third-party app. Speaking of an honorable mention, okay, and this is very, very important when it comes to third-party apps. Again, something that gets asked all the time, and that is GFX tool, okay? Those of you using a GFX tool that have not been banned, understand that you are not safe. It is still considered a third-party app because the system can and will detect that as you altering the game, from what its original state, what it's supposed to be. So you've had good luck if nothing's actually happened to you as of yet when it comes to the GFX tool. But there have been so many reports of people that have been banned simply just trying to enhance their game, like the graphics, for example, on a low-end device. If you have the GFX tool, I'd highly recommend not using it. The last thing I want is that you lose your account for 10 years. All right, another big one that we also get all the time is playing with hackers, where people aren't cheating themselves, but they happen to be, even if it's unbeknownst to them. You have to understand, there's no true, real way for Tencent to be able to know the person that's playing with a hacker, whether or not they have knowledge of their teammate hacking, right? Does that make sense? So what they end up doing is, if you've played multiple games, of course they don't give you a number, so there's nothing malicious going on behind the scenes. So they don't actually tell the number, but if you play multiple games with someone cheating, whether you know or not, you can get banned. You can get banned up to 10 years. It usually starts with a slap on the wrist, like a 7-day. However, for those of you ranking, like I am this season, If you get hit with a 7-day ban, you still get your account back. You'll get the skins. You'll get your friend list. You'll get all the good stuff. But your rank will go to bronze 5. That's almost just as bad as losing your account, right? Especially if you've been ranking up and putting in those man hours. So yeah, obviously playing with hackers is something you don't want to do. Don't play with hackers. If you suspect someone of hacking, at this point you might want to start looking into another squad. All right, and this is a huge one. This is probably bigger than hacking itself when it comes to people that are coming into our DMs. Myself, other content creators, we get DM'd daily regarding people that are losing their accounts. Understand it is against the terms of service of playing PUBG Mobile to buy or sell your account. Trust me when I tell you, the M4 Glacier is not worth you losing your account. And not only are people losing their PUBG accounts, but what's linked to your PUBG account? A social media, whether that's Twitter, whether that's Facebook. If you buy or sell an account, and at this point in time, I would say 90% of the time, it's a scam. I'm telling you, those of you out there, you're skating on thin ice when you buy or sell an account. It's just, no matter which one you're doing, you can end up getting screwed. If you're buying an account, you don't get it. If you sell an account, you end up selling, you end up sending over the account, and you don't get the money, whatever the case may be. But regardless, like I said, it's against the terms of service. So when you get banned, when they try to unlink the socials, when you get banned and you start tugging on 10-cent sleeve to go ahead and help you, it's not going to happen. They're not going to help someone that violated their terms of service. This one is, I bet you, I venture to say everyone watching this video probably knows at least one person that has had their account scammed, where they've had their account taken away from them. So just don't do it. It's not worth it. All right, and last but not least, the next biggest way for you to get banned playing this game, and this goes hand in hand, like I said in the intro, this goes hand in hand with what we talked about in the Buggy Glitch, okay? And that's just one of many glitches. And the way that you can get banned for up to 10 years is by exploiting glitches, okay? Or technically, a glitch isn't something that can actually repeat. The technical term is bugs. Something like the Buggy Glitch, which thank goodness has now been patched. The Buggy Glitch, which is really the Buggy Bug. Yes, the Buggy Bug. That's something that you could do over and over and over and over and over again every single time. When you do that and you maliciously take advantage and exploit said bug/glitch, and people report your account, you can, and you guys, like we saw in the very beginning of the video, you can lose your account, okay? It's totally nice. It's totally not worth it, you guys. Don't do it. Even if it's just for fun, do not exploit a bug or a glitch in this game to gain some sort of an advantage. Because if enough players report you, you will also lose your account. If I've done my job, if I can save one person's account out there, and every so often I'll come out, with these types of videos, just because it's so frequent when this happens, and it's tragic, right? Like I said, you lose your achievements, you lose all the skins, the skins, the gun skins, the vehicle skins. A huge one is your friends list, right? I mean, it's very, very difficult to go in and, you lose your rank. I mean, everything, all the things we said are so easy to avoid, yet this game is banning 1 million players a week. Some games can't even have, it's crazy to think about. Some games can't even get 1 million downloads in a month, where you have PUBG Mobile banning 1 million accounts a week for hacking, violating terms of service, so on and so forth. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and we want to save as many accounts out there as we possibly can. But until the very next one, this has been Riggs from Riggs Gaming.